Okay, trying to be consistent, just like Dash and Dash Faith say. Um, First, a few things about me again. I have a nervous rock. I rock back and forth. Just to address that real quick, no, I don't take drugs. Um, I have my vapes. That's it. But it's grown over time with my anxieties. So sometimes when it gets talking about some things that hit really hard, I'll start doing this, and I don't even realize I'm doing it. Okay. Um, Second, obviously, my biggest thing, what's taken me this long to get here, is this. Okay. Like I said in the last video, you can see in my page, on my page, my profile picture. That was about 6 years ago. I'll be honest. That's how I'd like for people to see me. It's not always how it happens, but I try. I don't wear makeup anymore. It's tiresome. Yes, if it's a special occasion. Yes, if I'm going to see my dad, okay? Because I want him to know that I'm fine. And if I look nice, then he knows that, right? It's the things we do. Little things for others that is important to me. So, that being said, oh, the animals. Let's not forget about those. And I'm not editing. You get to see it in the raw. I'm not editing anymore, okay? I assert my alpha around the animals. I lower my voice. I use a squirt bottle, okay? I don't hit my animals. You should never hit an animal. Especially if he's as big as the horse that I have, okay? You'll meet him later. But here's the deal. If you don't assert yourself, they don't know who to listen to. Just like kids. No, I'm not saying, become a demon so your child is scared of you. Please don't do that. Don't make children scared. They don't need to be scared. They just need to be taught the right way. Okay? Now, yesterday was kind of cool. First thing in the morning. A little preface here. My husband and I, we do Instacart. I have done all of the above. Amazon Flex, Instacart, DoorDash, Uber Eats. No, I've never put anybody else in my car. I didn't know. I can't do that. My sister did that. Half sister did that. But no. There's also Shipped. I've gotten into it. I just haven't started it yet. And we do this off and on. The reason I first started was because, taxes. Before, I'm just going to say, before this administration, because I don't have a favorite in the new runnings. Before this administration, it was easy to go from one job to the next, meet your amount right before you have to deal with your taxes, right? That way you have one you can do, then you go to the next one, you meet that right below it, go to the next one, you don't have to worry about taxes, you're still making money, and nobody's taking it away from you. Well, at least not the government at this point, okay? Sure, they take some from Uber or whoever, right? Okay. Anyway, now that things have changed, I'm going to have to deal with taxes. It's not like I haven't before. I've had that desk job before. A bean counter, bookkeeper, office manager, administrative, all that stuff. I've had those. I can't do those. I just can't. Not when a job you had working with your mother and a man who's supposed to be her best friend accuses you of stealing, and then later down the line, years later, finally finds out that it wasn't you. You were fired for no reason. Actually, his reason was my head was too much into my family. I couldn't keep my things straight. Yes, there was a deposit that came up missing. Um, the deposit was the payroll checks for that day. We cashed them. I cashed them for my office. And they went into a bag. So all that money went to all the employees. But where did the bag of checks go? Why would I steal checks knowing full well I had already cashed them and they had to go in the bank or it was twice as much? Seriously, okay? Anyway, while I was working there was a young lady that my mother and I were particularly close to. I'm not going to say names or anything, uh, but she was important to me. She's very important to me. She's my sister. She's my sister. She's had her ups and downs in life too. Started a family way sooner than she'd hoped to. All these other kinds of things. And a couple of weeks ago, I was thinking about her. Man, I'd really love to see her. I really would love to know that she's okay. I haven't seen her since my mother passed in 2020 at the services. For a full week, I'd look around and I'd swear I saw her. And I'd look again, no, that wasn't her. And we had just started back to Instacart. And we went to our local Aldi's. Got my quarters out, ready for the cart. We needed two. We always do because we don't take just one little bitty order. With Instacart, you can take multiple, thankfully. Um, and by the way, uh, Dash Faith, Dash, anybody that follows, guys, I know Uber is quick and so is DoorDash and all that. Instacart is so much better money and shipped too. I have a friend that has started it, and she said she made more money there than anywhere. Amazon Flex was pretty good too. My husband doesn't like that, and we have a Jeep, so we gotta kind of stay local because gas, right? Okay, so we go into the Aldi's. I'm going back to that story. I know I keep going off, but maybe that'll keep you listening, okay? We go into the Aldi's and we start shopping these two orders. My husband's got his cart, I've got my cart. We're rolling around and doing this, doing that, doing this, and somebody comes up and puts their arms around me and head down right here, and I couldn't see who their face was. They got a beanie all in black, all this. I'm like, who is this touching me, hugging me? And I looked down, and there she was. And I cried like a baby. And let me tell you, that's not a hard task, okay? I couldn't believe it. There she was, hugging me. She found me. She was looking for me, too. She had to have been. We got through, okay? Did that one. Went back for a couple of days, didn't see her, but she's an early bird kind of worker. So I don't think we got there early enough. Maybe she had some time off, I'm not sure. It'd been a couple of days since I seen her. And we went in again. I seen her, hugged her, gave her my number this time, made sure she knew how to get in touch with me. She knows where I live, you know. And then, just yesterday, I pulled out the quarters that I had been using the pretty much the entire time. I know at least the last time. And I put them in my pocket. And then I went to get out of the Jeep, or I was sitting there in the Jeep, and I pulled them out because we had just pulled in the parking lot. I was gonna, okay, have it all ready, get there, get your shopping done, get out of there, and go deliver. Good money, better tips, all that crap. Wow. I pulled these two quarters out of my pocket. We only needed one cart this time. So I looked at these quarters, just by chance, take a look, okay? And on this quarter, for the face, is a blue butterfly. Tiniest little butterfly, not even as big as the head on the quarter, okay? My mother's favorite color was blue. She had one tattoo, and it represented me, and it was a butterfly. As you can see, butterflies, there are butterflies all over my house. There's butterflies on me, okay? I may have been an only child. My grandmother may have raised me, but there is nobody that has ever been as close to their mother as I was, I don't think. At least not that I know of, because her and I were and are still, even though she's gone, best friends. We have discussions every day, every morning. I've just decided to add y'all too. This is my free time. This is my free time. So, to get back to it, she was there yesterday, my friend. She worked with me and my mom. And something just told me, I think she needs your smile. Sorry, there's more than one person in this house. Anyway, so I told my husband, I'll be right back. I grabbed this quarter out of my pocket because the other one was already in the card. And I handed it to her and I said, look, Mama says hi and she loves you and she misses you too. And she looked at that quarter and just like me, she knew exactly what the significance was. And we both bawled like babies. Just right there in the middle of all these. It was pretty awesome. I don't know. Every day, every morning, I talk to Mama and I ask her, give me a sign. Show me that I'm on the right path, Mama. You're not here for me to ask. And I miss you so much. So many questions I still haven't answered. Only you could have answered. I don't know what to do. But keep my faith in you, in God, and all of our angels up there. I just need, I don't know. I'll be honest. I came here because I don't have anybody to talk to. It's hard to talk to my husband. He's a good man. Believe me, he's a good man. He just doesn't have a lot of emotion. Unfortunately, that's probably my fault. Who knows? It's been 30 some odd years, so it could be his fault too. I don't know. I don't take the blame for everything. But I stopped looking at all those things. I'm trying to find the smaller stuff now that's more important. And I think it's here with you. Because I can say what I want to say. And maybe you'll listen, maybe you won't. I can be as positive as possible. And maybe you'll listen, maybe you won't. But at least I'm getting it out. At least it's not inside of me. And maybe somebody will learn a little bit from it. Please take from it what you will. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. I'm just trying to share my experiences. And right now, that quarter yesterday gave me so much hope. So much hope. Because I started a new chapter in my life yesterday with my first video. This is the second page. I am me. I'm not perfect. Wouldn't want to be. Too boring. But I'm here. And I have lots of stories. And have lots of answers to any kind of questions. And I'm tired of procrastinating. So, y'all come on this journey with me, please. I need you. You need me. We got this, right?